Can we ask you to clap once in front of your face, please? Perfect. Thank you.
Just once.
I muffled my clap, so I did it properly. Podium Analytics is a charity founded by the Formula 1 McLaren racing team principal, Ron Dennis. We investigate different ways of reducing injury in sport, especially youth sport and recreational sport. When we sat down to look at the problem, we found that there wasn't any data about injuries. There's very patchy, inconsistent recording of injuries across sport at all levels. And you tend to find that only the elite levels record injury particularly well. So there certainly wasn't anything off the shelf that we could use. We were faced with building it, and building it quickly as well. And also building it in a way that, because it didn't exist, we wanted to be able to trial and error. I'd had experience of using low code and using OutSystems at the England and Wales Cricket Board, and we decided the best way to really quickly build an app, put it into the hands of teachers and put it into the hands of coaches to see if it was the right thing to do, how much information we could ask them, how much information was too much, how much information was not enough, and quickly iterate it. The first app that we developed using OutSystems was SportSmart, and SportSmart is our solution for schools and also for sports clubs to record injuries as and when they occur. The idea is that they can very quickly, in about 30 seconds, record an injury, lots of detail about it, or enough detail for us to understand exactly what the injury is, and then that captures lots of statistics and information which is useful for the school and for the club, but it's also extremely useful for us to understand where injuries are happening and how severe they are. So we now have about 250 schools and clubs using the SportSmart platform, and that gives us coverage of around 200,000 young people who, if they were to get an injury, then that injury can be recorded in our platform. And we have great plans to integrate with lots of different other technologies, such as wearable devices and medical systems, the NHS, and all of the different data sources that different research organisations use. And we're doing that for a reason. So we have set up a research institute at Oxford University, the Podium Institute, and that's ramping up to have 40 full-time postdoctoral researchers just researching sports injury in young people. So all of this data that we're gathering is guiding where we do our research and then hopefully have a really tangible impact on sports injury. It might result in recommendations of changes to rules of games. It might change pitch side protocols when somebody gets injured. It might change equipment standards. It's very odd to be in an IT organisation where everybody takes for granted that in 2 weeks' time you're going to deliver what you say you were going to deliver. You need to pull yourself up occasionally and just stop and just say, do you remember what it used to be like working in IT functions where they never delivered anything? But it makes your users happier because they're getting what they want to use, and generally just lifts the reputation and the spirits of everybody working in an organisation. I don't know if that's pithy enough.
No, it's good, it's good. As long as it's true, it's perfect.
No, it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true.